presencia de Dios ocurrió en una forma de exquisita belleza. Me encontraba viviendo y estudiando en una comunidad cristiana de una pequeña villa en los Alpes franceses. Se trataba de una subsede de l'Abri, un ministerio internacional comenzado por Francis y Edith Schaefer en Suiza. Durante mi estada en l'Abri, me gustaba explorar los alrededores de la villa. A la hora del mediodía,
this is not going to be a Spanish broadcast. This calms me down.
No obstante que la gruesa capa de nieve tardaba en derretirse. El reflejo de los rayos del sol en la blancura de la nieve parecía estar limpiando mi mente de la oscuridad que me había mantenido cautiva durante años.
That's Jesus calling in Spanish, and I listen to that over and over again because Coach Lakeisha, what's going on, girlie? It's good to see you. Oh my gosh, things have been super duper fast. I've been meaning to reach out to you and a bunch of other people. Sorry about that. Hey, what's going on, everybody on Facebook? Unfortunately, Facebook is doing something wonky and I cannot see comments. So if you comment and ask me a question, I'm not ignoring you, but I can't see comments. Haven't been able to for quite some time. So I'm going to tell you guys, and I went back and forth about whether I should share this story. I won't be sharing names because I don't do this. The point of this is not to embarrass anybody. It's to provide a teachable, coachable moment. So recently I had a customer straight from the pits of hell. Yeah, that's how I'm going to start. Oh, and if you don't know me, maybe this is your first time watching on YouTube. My name is Kim from the SAV, Kim out of Savannah, Georgia. And I help people look and feel great. I specialize in compressing time frames financially. So what you make in a year, if you're teachable and coachable, I can teach you how to make that in a month. What you make in a month, I can teach you how to make that in a week. If you're teachable and coachable, results do vary. But I've seen some amazing things in the 5 years that I've been with my company. It's a great company. It has products that people really, really want and need. I attract a lot of customers. Have over 1,000 customers. Such a blessing. But recently I had a customer straight from the pits of hell. No lie. So here's the scenario. She reaches out to me the beginning of May. And like so many people, she found me on, these are my supplements. I have problems swallowing capsules. So I've already put all my good capsules, my Fountain of Youth in capsule form. I put it in my chocolate almond milk. And I'm going to drink it now while I'm telling you guys this story. So she reaches out to me the beginning of May. We have a great conversation on the phone. Now, usually I have a great conversation with people. You know why? Because I share so much of my videos that by the time they reach out to me, they're like, oh, I know this girl. So they're, it's the law of reciprocity. So they know so much about me. Now they're telling me a lot about them. And I'm like, what? Oh, cool. So we have this great conversation on the phone. That's the norm. During the time that she ordered, the beginning of May, we had the pandemic going on. So my company did not shut down its doors, but definitely they weren't fully operational. So it was taking 5 to 7 days from the time you placed the order for the order to even ship out. That means it was like a total of, basically you would be waiting a total of 2 weeks for your products to get to you. So when she says she wants to order, she sees the warning on the website and she's like, oh, I don't want to wait that long. And I'm like, well, lucky for you, your girl has inventory in stock because y'all know I got a little store at my house, right? And I shipped out a lot of products to people. Most of my customers did not have to wait during the pandemic because I had so much inventory on hand. And I was literally placing orders for them. And it was taking a long time for the stuff to get to me. But I was placing orders so frequently that it worked out. And I was shipping out orders every single day. So I became customer service. I became shipping and receiving. And I don't mind because it gives me a competitive advantage, right? Keeps my customer happy. Keep my customers happy. I keep my bank account happy. So she's like, okay, cool, I'll order from you. Here was the first red flag. During the ordering process, so I personally do not use any peer-to-peer payment apps. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, that's just me. I stopped doing that in 2019 because I had some issues with hacking. And if you haven't had any issues, I'm not knocking what you do. You can continue to do that. There's never a problem until there is. The first time I had issues with those apps, that was good enough for me because I was like, I don't play with my money. So I stopped using peer-to-peer apps. Now I only use the secure bank-to-bank app Zelle, and I use my bank merchant account. to take your credit card information over the phone. Well, she didn't want to give me her credit card information over the phone. That's fine. You don't know me. I really don't care. As long as, we can find a way to make it work. I don't judge people because they don't know me, right? So that didn't bother me. But then she was like, well, how does Zelle work? And do I have to download it? She wanted me to send her an invoice. I did not do invoices at that point in time, because what I found when I first started my business is that people were like wanting me to invoice them for like a $20 pack of tea. And I was spending a lot of time doing invoices that weren't paid, or that people, whatever. And I'm just like, why are we acting like this is a $5,000 transaction? Just pay me. It's simple. So at that time, I did not have an invoicing system. So she goes into like, I never known a business not to have an invoicing system. And how does your accountant do your paperwork? And I'm like, just fine. Like, this is not a big deal. But I'm ignoring her because I'm pretty simple. How I run my business is how I run my business. If you don't like how I run my business, then don't do business with me. Pretty simple, right? I'm a simple girl. And so when she was giving me this pushback, I was like, but our conversation was so good earlier, I just ignored it, right? So we work it out. She Zells me the money. And when I'm telling her about the shipping, she was like, how long will it take for the product to get to me? I said, well, you're ordering NutriBurst. It's a heavy liquid. So usually that qualifies for 2-day shipping. She's in New York. I'm in Georgia. I'm like, it should be there in 2 days. Well, and I told her the shipping would be $15 because that's what it is. So then, like, she pays me by Zelle, and on the second day, she's like, my products aren't here. The tracking says it'll be here tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, so it'll be there in 3 days instead of 2 days. She was like, but you told me it would be 2 days. So I'm like, well, the label I printed said 2 days. So it is 2 days. Okay, well, we'll see. Okay, just letting you know. All right, fine. It gets there on the third day. Then she messages me back later and says, I guess she took it to the post office or something. She's like, the post office says the shipping for this should only been $9.54, and you charged me $15, and I paid for $15 2-day shipping. And I was just like, what? Because I don't like stuff like that. You can question stuff, but when you question stuff without understanding that it may be that it's $9, first of all, I don't see how it's not. I have a scale and I measure it out, but don't nickel and dime me. Do not, when I saved you 2 weeks, when you didn't have to wait 2 weeks for the product to come because you bought it from me directly, do not come to me about $6. Even if that's and when I say the shipping, I can say the shipping is $30 if I want to. If you don't like it, you don't buy from me. That's how that works. But when you don't factor in the fact that I have a stamps.com system that allows me to ship from home, that I pay a monthly fee for, when you don't factor in the fact that I have packaging that I paid for, when you don't factor in the fact that I put up as a single mom, I took money that I could use to pay bills. There are some people in my company, they don't ship from home, period. If you don't get it from the website, well then, oh well. But I offer you options. I say, well, I can ship it faster. I can save you some time. In order for me to be able to do that, I have to have inventory. I drop mad money on inventory. That's money I can't use to pay my bills. So when you don't factor that in, when you don't factor in, hey, I'm getting all this convenient for $6 difference or whatever the case may be, now we got a problem. But I let it ride. I still let it ride. I was like, well, that's what my shipping cost was. I keep it real simple. So anyway, she gets put in my private group. She's commenting on things. She's commenting on my lives. Hey, Kim, she's fine for 3.5 weeks. All of a sudden, I come home and one of the 3 products, she ordered 3 products for me. And then she went to my website after the fact and ordered another product. So 4 products in total she ordered. So about almost a month to the date that she got her order, one of her products comes back to my house. And I'm like, what's this? And it comes with a note. Hey, the product didn't work for me. I want a refund. I don't have Zelle anymore, so send me a check. Baby. Hold on. So y'all know me. First of all, this ain't how we do business. Second of all, who has a checkbook? I don't even own a checkbook. So I messaged her back like, hey, I sent a message on Facebook. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Got your package. I'm quite confused. I don't do refunds. I don't have a checkbook. Like what is going on? So because I said I'm completely confused. You seem fine. What's going on? So the next day she messages me or whatever, and she's like, yeah, the product didn't work for me. I want a refund. She said, lol, what? Girl, oh no, stay up. You hold tight, baby. It gets better. She's straight from the pits of hell. And I'm going to be honest with you. When you go to our page, it's prophetess this, prophet that, every type of scripture. And I'm not saying that all Christians are straight from the pits of hell, but it's a lot of them that are. Anytime I see somebody and they're overly doing that, it's like they're trying to overcompensate for stuff. You know, it's a weird thing. And I'm a Christian, so I don't have hate against Christians, but it just trips me out how you got all this scripture on your page, but you act like Satan's sister. So anyway, she messaged me and says, yeah, the product didn't work for me. I want my money back. I got my product on May 9th. I see that you received the product on June 5th. So that's within the 30 days. And if you don't have checks, send me a money order. So then I message her back and I say, well, here's the deal. The 30-day refund policy is through the company. She said, if you have to tell people all the time, you're not a true girl. Stop, J-Lo06. If you have to tell people all the time, you're not. You know what? I've always been a person that lets my actions speak for me as well. I do not, and I'm in the South. I'm in Savannah, Georgia, and people down here love to be like Habakkuk 2:2 says and Ecclesiastes, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, okay, great, awesome. So you know all the scriptures, but do you live them? Do you ever pay attention to that part of the Bible that says, don't judge, lest you be judged? Why are you raised so much hell with people on your way to church, after church, in the church? Yeah. Can I get an amen? She said, you got me laughing, girl. But am I telling the truth? I had to leave Facebook since I couldn't see the comments. Girl, I know. So that's a regular thing now. All right, let me finish the story, y'all, because it gets good. And I want y'all to learn from this, because the moral of the story is, when you get that feeling in your gut, when you get that feeling in your tummy, in your belly, that's the Holy Spirit saying, back away from this hellion. Back away. And we don't listen. I had the feeling at the end of the transaction when she was questioning me on my business practices, and I ignored it. And this is my lesson. Never ignore that feeling. When that man at gas pump number 5 says, "Hey, beautiful," and you, even though he fine, and you feel it down here, back away from gas pump. You girl, get in your car and drive to the other gas pump. Don't give the guy at pump number 5 your number. Don't fall for that. What's up, gorgeous? You shouldn't be pumping your own gas. You too cute for that. Don't fall for that feeling. The Holy Spirit is telling you. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing. For real. All right. So where was I at? Oh yeah. So she tells me I can send her a money order. So I let her know, I won't be doing that. Because number one, and I tell y'all this all the time, I am in Pooler, Georgia. I'm in the country. It takes me like 30 minutes to get to the Walmart. I'm not driving 30 minutes away to stand in line at Walmart, which everybody knows I hate Walmart, to stand in line at Walmart, or I don't care. People like, what, you can do it at the post office. Again, I got stamps.com. I don't go to the post office. The stuff that I ship out daily, the post, I don't leave my house. That's what, look, what is it, 4 o'clock and I'm still in my pajamas. I don't leave my house. I say that all the time. So I'm in the country. I'm not trying to go somewhere to get a money order for you I never agreed to that in the first place. See, the way that you do business is if you have a problem, you communicate that. And as much as she was in my group, as much as she was commenting on my videos, as much as she was cheering other people on, clearly she knows how to communicate. So the fact that she did not communicate the problem to me before she just shipped back stuff with instructions for me to follow tells me that she's full of bull. This is all bull. She knew she was in the wrong. That's why she just shipped it back like doo doo doo. So I'm still keeping it classy. I can honestly say you will help your customers, girl. And let me tell you something. I was telling my team this story when it first happened, because this is only the second time in 5 years, over 1,000 customers. This is the second time in 5 years that I've had an illogical, irrational demon from hell. It's all good though, because hopefully y'all gonna learn from this. So I tell her I'm not driving anywhere to get a money order when I didn't agree to that. And seriously, y'all, you have to start thinking about it like this, because I know what I can do at home. I know what I can do. Like if you're like, well, it's just 15 minutes away. 15 minutes away is 30 minutes round trip, not including the wait time. Do you know how much I can get done? I have a very tight schedule. I have people on my team that I train. I have interviews scheduled. I still am a mom. I have to do stuff around the house. No, I do not let people inconvenience me. I do not let anybody's emergency become my priority. If you didn't clear it with me beforehand, I'm not obligated to do what you're trying to tell me to do. Who are you? I am a grown 41-year-old woman. If you think you're just going to send back product to me, and I was nice enough because I said, listen, I said, I'm the only one you stayed you all night invoicing. Who are you? Y'all with these Instagram names, boy, y'all be messing me up. What's your real name? Tell me who you are. Like Veronica Vega. Who are you? But I said, listen, I'll give you your refund as a courtesy because I don't have drama or trauma with anybody. And I'm not I said, this is not worth it. But you need to download Zelle and I'll send you the money back that way. And so I'm thinking, this is fine. I said, however, you did not send the product. You sent the product back to me. Like I don't give refunds. The company gives refunds. You didn't order from the company because you didn't want to wait. Now I will honor the refund in this instance simply because I don't want no beef. However, understand this, and I communicated this to her. I have to now eat the cost of this product because you have not given it back to me for me to even send it back to the company to get a refund. 4 days, you haven't sent it to me in enough time for me to take advantage of the refund so that I'm made whole. So I'm just going to be out, but no problem. Just download Zelle and I'll send you the money back. This is where it gets good. I know, y'all thought it was already good, but it gets better. It gets better because people are amazing. People. What's that Barbara Streisand song? You gotta love people. So she tells me, when I told her just download Zelle and I'll refund you, she says none of the products work for me. The NutriBurst didn't work, but it's a liquid, so I didn't think I could return that, so I threw it in the trash. The NRG didn't work, and I think I threw that away too. Y'all think I'm lying. I got receipts. Okay, so she tells me she threw the other 2 products away, but she kept the tea and she returned the tea to me. And she said, oh, and the product that I ordered from the website, the resolution drops, that didn't work for me either. So I returned that to the company. I'm waiting on my refund from them right now. But I want a full refund for everything. So in my mind, I'm reading this like, wait a minute. Let's back that thing on up. Back that thing on up. Let's do the backstroke. Is this chick saying that she wants a full refund for all 3 products, even though she sent me one back, not enough time for me to send it back to the company to refund them? Is this chick saying that she wants, oh, wow, that's what I said. Now say it backwards. Wow. Is this chick saying she wants a refund for crap she threw in the trash? Now game peep game. So basically, you coming off as real broke right now because, again, you kept these products you used them to the itty bitty last drop, sent them back just enough time to say, I did it within the 30 days. and you want a full refund for 3 products when you only sent back one, you coming off as real broke right now. And there are some people that do that. They buy stuff and they routinely like would use it and then refund it and be like, I want all my money back. Russell Brunson tells the story. It's hilarious. But it tells you how people's minds work, right? He tells the story of somebody who got one of his books, and the book was advertised as free. You only had to pay shipping, so the shipping was like $7. And he was like, if you don't absolutely love the book, I'll refund you your shipping. And somebody sent like a certified mail thing to him to request the shipping, and he was like, look at this, y'all. He paid $10 to send me, because they sent like a certified letter, like he had to sign for it saying that he received the letter. And he was like, he paid $10 to send me this letter requesting that he get refunded his $7. Like, who? And people do that. People do that. People do that. You gotta love people. They keep you alive. They keep your adrenaline going. They keep you on your toes, right? Because they're crazy. I had to come to... Oh, you Natasha! You had to come to IG. Wow, right? Okay? So, right, it's crazy. What's going on, Keisha? Keish? Y'all was getting down the other night, you and your friend, girl. I went to sit in that booth and chop it up and have a good time with you. Y'all was eating good, girl. So anyway, I'm telling y'all, it still gets better. Still gets better. So I told her, yeah, that's not happening. Okay? You're only getting a refund for the tea. And this is my last time messaging you. If you do not use, I said, I'm not getting a money order, not getting a check, I'm not doing anything but what I said I would do, which is refund you the same way you paid me. So when you have your Zelle, because I forgot to tell y'all, she said, well, I got Venmo. Here's my Venmo ID. So she's going all around the world doing everything that I've already told you. This is how you're being refunded. Okay? And she's like, here's my Venmo ID. I said, I'm not doing that. I'm going to refund you the same way you paid me. Because people don't really think this is a business. And I do have a tax specialist. I do have an accountant. And as your sales go up, there are certain things that you have to do. You have to maintain a checks and balances. And to be honest with y'all, at one point, I was accepting returns just like the company, but I'm not set up. I don't have the infrastructure for that. And so when I was doing my taxes and trying to write off the stuff that I was returning, the way it was coming in and processing and looking on the books, it was just more headache than what it's worth. So now my process is very simple. If you want a 30-day satisfaction guarantee, order from the company. They're set up to handle that. If you want convenience, order from me directly, but there will be no refunds. So either you need to know what you're ordering, or you need to be getting a sampler, so where you just try before you buy, and you're fine with that. But you're not going to get the whole kit and caboodle. You're not going to get the convenience of me and the company's refund guarantee. And we're not going to pass the tea back and forth. You ain't shipping no tea back to Pula. No, you not. Products go out of this house. They don't come back in unless they from TLC Corporate. Bloop. So anyway, I said I'm not refunding you for anything besides what I said, and I'm not refunding you any way other than what I told you. And I said, it's funny to me that you haven't even acknowledged the fact that you any gratefulness for that. I've been very lenient, very nice. I said, but this will be my last message. And then because I said, honestly, y'all, at this point, I'm a little aggy. Right? I'm definitely very aggy. I'm very irritated. So I'm like, you know what? Do you know how sometimes when you see somebody's name on Facebook, you just... And y'all be sitting up there, y'all be like, I didn't want to block them. Man, I'm so quick with the block. I'm so quick with the block. It ain't funny. If you do anything, I'm not on blood pressure pills. I'm not on anything. I have great health. I'm not going to be in a health and wellness company and let y'all run my blood pressure up. I'm not going to be in a health and wellness company and let nobody stress me out. So I blocked her. I sent her a message. I said, from now on, all correspondence will be via my email, BetterBodyCrew@gmail.com. Because I didn't even want to see her face on Facebook no more. Took out my group, took out all the support groups, took out everything, unfriended her, blocked her. Block. Right? That's right. Stick to the process, period. Right? So then she emails me and says, hey, my Venmo is this. A for effort. A for effort, Satan's sister. So my Venmo is this. I would appreciate if you send me my money back. This, and I should have saved the screenshot so I could read verbatim. But basically, hey Gifty out of the UK, your partner says I'm funny. I've been told I have a funny bone or two. So she messages me and says, here's my Venmo again. I want my refund. I noticed you blocked me. And then she says, and another thing, I returned the products because of your lack of professionalism. Oh, that hurts so badly. Coming from you, the most irrational person in the world. Do you really think that anything you have to say to me matters when I clearly see that you are crazy? And that's the thing. Y'all be getting upset by people y'all don't know. Y'all be getting upset by people who, like, when you don't do what somebody wants you to do, they'll say anything to make you mad. They'll say anything to poke the bear. They'll say anything. Now, she's never had like I said, for a whole month. Hey, I do a Facebook Live. Hey, Kim. I'd be like, hey, never had a problem. Never had a problem until there was a problem. Let me know when you get Zell, Auntie. You thought she was done. No. So then the best part is she starts pleading the blood of Jesus on me. That's always fun, I'm going to leave it in the Lord's hands. I just looked at the text because I've already said what I said. I said my last, and when I say stuff, I mean it. My last message was my last message. When you have a Zelle ID, I'll sell you. That's it. And this is not me. Y'all, I literally had issues last year. I'm not downloading an app where I've had hacking issues for you. And here's the deal too, guys. Let's say for some reason I lost my mind and I did want to download that app, I probably wouldn't do it just because you've been so dang on nasty. I watch people act a plum fool. When I was in the school system, I had so many parents, not on me. And that's why I had to leave the school system, y'all, because I knew I didn't belong there. Because you ain't going to be talking to me all. Your child done skipped school. Your child done played in school. Your child done did all this stuff. And you going to come up here talking about, oh, I know he is going to graduate. I know he's not, ma'am. I had to leave the school system. It wasn't because of the kids. It was because of the parents. I watched parents routinely act plumb dumb fool. And I'm not here for it. I'm not that type of Christian. I'm not built like that. I'm not there yet. Maybe I'll get there when I'm like 70, 80, where I'm just really, calm and hold my tongue and like, oh my God. But I'm still in the turn up phase. I'm still in the turn up phase of Christianity where I try, but if you keep trying me, you're going to get this business, right? Working on it though. That's why I started the broadcast with what? Jesus te llama. Jesus calling in Spanish. I listen to that all day, y'all. Oh, Keisha said, oh my God, I love you. Well, not everybody does, Keisha. So thank you for being on the side of those who love you. You had to leave the school too. Back talk. That's right, my girl, back talk. Girl, I talk to you about my team all the time. I said, this heifer is a high school counselor. Don't tell me you don't have no time. Back talk got up and she was drinking NutriBurst in the kitchen, listening to religious music. Okay, she didn't even say nothing. She just drank NutriBurst, and then she would do a fake Instagram live on her way to school. Don't tell me you ain't got no time. Back talk had time. But I consider myself a reasonable person. I try to be reasonable with people. And I try not to have I have a very calm life. And this is why y'all mostly see me recorded in my house. Y'all don't see me out and about in the streets. Because people crazy. People crazy. So I keep to myself. I don't bother you. I don't want you to bother me. But if you bother me, I'm a Gemini too. Whoop, whoop. What? If you don't push me, because I'm close to the edge, I'm trying not to lose my head. I don't like threats. I don't threaten people. I don't like threats. I don't respond to threats. So anyway, she pled the blood of Jesus. She said, I'm going to leave this in the Lord's hands. Well, apparently the Lord wasn't moving quick enough for her, because although she said she was going to leave it in the Lord's hands, she then subsequently texted me again and was like, may God something, how do you live with yourself, blah, blah, blah. My Venmo is blah, blah, blah. I see that you blocked me on Facebook. Yeah. So basically, in her book, she has deemed I'm going to hell because I did not send her back a refund for products that I don't even give a refund for personally via a method that she deemed, right? Yeah, so apparently I'm going to hell. So anywho, when this first happened, I wanted to do the Facebook Live then. But my good friend, Candy B, and it's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going. Hey, come on, Mignolita, Amaleta, whatever y'all Instagram names, boy. Woo, I need some punctuation. I need some uppercase and lowercase on Instagram. I don't know who y'all are. But yes, it's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. But see, this is why I love my profession, because like my team knows me. My team, they're my friends. So Candy B was like, Kim, and I was like, shut up, Candy B. She was like, Kim, do not do a Facebook Live. But she was right. She was right. It was not good for me to do a Facebook Live at that point in time. That wouldn't have been good. So believe it or not, this is me calm about the situation. I did the Facebook Live when I was calm. But boy, and I have not responded to her, because when I see that someone is illogical, I stop trying to logically talk to them. See, that's the moral of story number 2. When you see that someone is illogical, they're out there, right? On another planet. They don't have all their faculties. The elevator doesn't go all the way to the top. When you clearly make sense and they take your sense and make it seem like it's senseless, and you're left there like, how did they miss this? How do they not get this? I'm not saying I won't give the refund. I'm saying I'm refunding you the same. When you have to talk too much for something so simple, when somebody complicates something very, very simple, stop talking. Let them talk to themselves. Stop talking. And I do this routinely. When I'm talking to my team and I'm like, you got to do Instagram Lives, you got to do Facebook Lives, you got to let people get to know you. When they know you, they'll trust you. When they trust you, it's easier to make sense. But Kim, I don't have, okay, you're right. You don't have time. Okay. All right, good talk. I'm not going to keep telling you the same thing over and over again. I don't do it with my son. I didn't do it when I had a husband. I don't do it with my friends. I shuts it down real quick. If you're not listening, why am I going to keep wasting my breath on you? I'm on to the next one, 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 right? So anyway, I don't know what she's doing now. She's probably writing everybody she can write about me, and that's perfectly fine. But the third moral of the story is, guys, after I have reached the ultimate level of festivity, and I came down with the help of some Manischewitz. That's my joint. It was bogus. No, it was on sale at Publix. So yeah, I keep on deck. Manischewitz to me is like a fire extinguisher. In case of emergency, break this open, right? So, makes sense? Yeah, stop talking to people who not listening. So after I came down, I said, and this is what I want y'all to get. Kim, this is a very rare situation. Yes, there are some people that are for profits, and there are some people that are for practice. So clearly God put this hellion in your path for you to practice patience. You failed the test, Kim. Yeah, I failed. Better luck next time. We'll see. But I had asked myself, what did I do to attract her to me? Something was off in my aura, in my vibration, in my frequency. What did I do? Why did I, on a subconscious level, attract this drama to me? And so for the last few days, the reason why I haven't posted on Instagram or Facebook that much is because I've been really thinking about it. It's not as much about her as it is about the whole entire interaction, right? And I strongly encourage you guys, if you're in business, or even if you're living, you're breathing, and you're watching this, and you have people, drama people coming at you, attacking you, it's usually because you need to slow down. You're going too fast, and it's to take. Now your first initial reaction will be to come at them, right? To come at them, but really you need to back away and say, why did I attract this person to me? And usually, and I heard Stormy say this, when you're being attacked, it's because you are about to go to the next level. And I firmly do believe that. I've been talking about ClickFunnels and automation and some things that I want to put into place for my team for some time. I bought the course, and I said, my son is about to go away for a week. And I said, I'm going to really bite down into this course. I'm going to get my runners. I paid $1,000 for this course, and my runners on the team who deserve to get the information, I'm not going to charge them. We're going to do it together. We're going to put together an infrastructure that's going to drive traffic to us and make it so that we are able to not only have the money freedom, but also the time freedom, because why not? Why not? If somebody else has done it, then I can do it too. When I was in January in Nashville, Tennessee, with so many people that have funnels working for them on autopilot. Funnels following up on autopilot. People in MLM who are doing MLM, you don't even know they're in MLM. And these people pulling down karma checks like, what? You don't even see their face? I was so inspired. And I've been sitting on this information, right? I've been doing busy work in the sense that, I've been coddling my team somewhat. And I heard Stormy say this too. She said, if you want to be paid like a teacher, then constantly train your team. But if you want to be paid like a master, then become a master promoter. So it's time. Thank you, sisters, Satan. No, Satan's sister. Thank you, Satan's sister, for making me slow down. Thank you for exposing the crazy so that I don't get too comfortable with comfortable conversations, that I ignore the big red flags at. And thank you, Satan's sister, for reminding me to prioritize my time and stop that, because to be quite honest, that conversation went too long. Yeah, it did. I kept telling her the same thing. I'm not paying you that way. I'm paying you the way I paid you. And I had to keep saying it over and over again. You said you heard someone say, when you're wrong, apologize. When you're right, be quiet. Okay. I don't know. I'm still working on me. Because my team knows when I'm right, I'll be the first one to be like, I told you. It is part comedy, but I do find joy in it. I do, but only with people that know me, Candy B was saying something. She was like, Kim, you told me. I was like, I don't know. One day you gonna learn. I'm always right. It's part comedy, but that's a good saying. Yes. Icy said she was brought to revamp your business practice with disclaimers. Correct. So I did a video, of course. I have a lot of videos for the public, but I have a whole lot more videos that are private for my team, where I give them a sneak peek behind the scenes look, a sneak peek behind the curtain. And I tell them, I show my team, these are my I don't just say, go do the thing. I show them how I'm doing the thing. So I give them a sneak peek about certain conversations, certain things. And then I tell them the psychology of why I said certain things. So I did this video, and it's in our private group, where I now have a private sale disclaimer. Hey, listen, if you buy this, it's not covered by the company's 30-day guarantee. By proceeding with the sale, you understand that basically because it presents an accounting nightmare for my tax specialist. And that's really the truth. And again, I'm never offended by somebody who doesn't want to do business with me or doesn't like my prices or whatever. I have more than enough people who understand. They want support and not just the products. And people in my group know that I save you so much more money in the long run. Am I always going to, bargain with you? Absolutely. I don't bargain. I don't bargain. This is not the flea market. I don't work at the flea market. I got a whole kid to feed. I got goals, right? I still got divorce debt to pay for. I don't bargain with you. The same bills you got, I got. Okay? So we're not doing that. But if I have a sale, I have no problem passing the sale on to you and creating a win-win for us both. But if I don't have a sale, you're not going to like pit me up against another rep and be like, the person over there said that they'll sell it to me for this price. Well, then I guess you'll be going to the person over there. Awesome. Why are we talking then? Why are we here? How did you get here then? If that person's so great, how did you get here on my phone? Why aren't you buying from them if you love their price? Right? And I've learned over time that half the time people with the super duper low prices, a lot of times they're going to run themselves out of business. A lot of times the client is not buying from that person because they don't even have it in stock half the time. Or the client is not buying from that person because they quit the business. So they're quoting a price that the person had long ago. So I don't fall for the okie doke. I've been doing this too long for that. You hate when people do that? Yeah, they try it. But it's just really because they don't think of us as a real business. And it's really ironic because there are some real businesses out here, brick and mortar businesses, where they're paying like they have like $10,000 to $20,000 in overhead, in supplies, in leases, in salaries, and they don't even make the profit margin that we make. But because we operate from a home and we, some of us wear pajamas, right? People don't take us seriously, but it's cool. I kind of like that. I kind of like that underdog aspect. I kind of like that you didn't see me coming until I one day show up on your tail and you be like, how did you do that? And I'd be like, I've been showing you the whole time, but you didn't want to pay attention. You didn't want to listen. But it's all good though. Give me that heart emoji. Don't be stingy. Celebrate my success. The unseen is always greater than the seen. The unseen is always greater than the seen. So anyway, I think that nothing happens. You got to get back on it. Yeah. Nothing happens by circumstance. This was designed for a reason. It made me slow down. And that's exactly what I did. Like I said, I spent the whole day. Jesus Calling in Espanol, I like to listen to that. I listen to all the days. I don't care what day it is. I listen to them all together. And when I listen to stuff in another language, it makes me concentrate on the words more. You know how sometimes you can hear stuff and not hear it and then be like, what they saying? Well, when I listen to stuff in Spanish, it makes me concentrate on stuff more. So it gets deep down in my soul. So I'm thankful for Satan's sister. That's her new nickname. She might be watching this on my YouTube. Probably is, but if she comments, then I'll block her from there too. So she probably won't comment now. Dang it. But yeah, guys, pay attention to your gut. Pay attention to the Holy Spirit within you. Don't engage with people who are determined to take something simple and make it complicated. Don't let people disrupt your energy. I did let her disrupt my energy. I should not have given her that power. But that whole using and I wanted to say, ma'am, if you were that much into the Lord Jesus Christ, it's no way you could have raised this much hell. But I said, you know what? The more I engage with her, the more she's going to engage with me back. And there's no need until she sends me that Zelle. We got nothing to talk about. I'm not sending a check. I'm not sending a money order. I'm not sending a pigeon dove. Okay? That's it. So if you are watching Satan's Sister, again, send me your Zelle. And if you can't download it, then you need to get a cousin, a brother. I don't care if it's your great auntie, okay? Or your 67th cousin removed. I don't care. You need to get somebody else to download it for you because I'm only sending the money back the same way you sent it to me. Just because it keeps my accounting clean. You took the power back and that's what matters. Yes, I'm trying to posture up. No, don't try. T tailored, don't try. Do. Because people will try you. And I'm not just talking about customers. I tell my team this all the time. Your family and friends are preparation for your customers. Your customers are preparation for your team. This is not a game for the weak. Okay? When you're dealing with people, you're dealing with money, you're dealing with dreams, you're dealing with this is a volunteer army. When you do network marketing, you're doing it in your free time. Most of y'all don't have free time, so the time that you have is very limited. You don't have time to waste. You got to posture up real quick. And if you want to know how to compress the time frames on that, hang around some people who are postured up and watch what they do. And understand this, people gonna be mad at you. People gonna have attitude. People gonna be rude. Today I had somebody comment on a video, and it's one of my best videos where I tell how to take the chewy, and I go in detail and I show instructions. And then the girl commented, I don't get it. I don't get it. This was a bunch of talking, but how TF to take it, and TF stands for the FUCK, right? So she's blocked from the, like, what you mean you don't get it? I showed the instructions. I read the instructions. Ding dong. Is anybody at home? I didn't respond though. I just blocked her from the channel. If you don't get it, don't just get off my channel. I don't know what do I have to catch a flight, fly to your house, kick your head back, open up the capsule, and dump it down your throat? You know, what do I have to do? Crazy. Right? If she was dealing with any other company, refunds are returned the same way you pay. That's why she knows she wrong. Girl, it's so many clues that homie knew she was wrong. Like I said, she was commenting on everything for the longest, but then you send back the tea, don't say nothing to me, and just act like, doo-doo-doo. I see you, Satan's sister. I see you, girl. I see you. It's all good. But guys, again, this is only the second I have had out of over 1,000 people. The majority of my customers, and y'all know this because I say it all the time, the majority of my customers are great. The majority of my customers leave me a tip. The majority of my customers pray for me. Some of them have reached out and sent me money, Zelled me money on the holidays and be like, hey, go get your son, blah, 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 boo. We see him in the videos and stuff. The majority of so you can't lose perspective, because in times like this, when you get a really out there person, you could be like, man, that person can be all encompassing. They can make you forget about all the other great people that you deal with. So you got to understand, keep things in perspective. This is one, and it's usually the minority that causes the majority of the hell. Keep it in perspective, y'all. She tried the wrong one. I keep telling these people, don't they know I do videos? Don't they know? But you know what? It's always these videos that get the most comments. People don't buy from me because they like, I like how you break down the ingredients in the NutriBurst. They buy from me because they like, you had me cracking up when you talk about your customer from hell. It's the craziest thing. So thank you, Satan's sister. You just made me a bunch of money. I know I'm obnoxious. It's a gift from God, really. It's not something I have to try yet. Just kind of comes naturally. All right. So anyway, guys, I've been talking to you long enough. Let me get ready for my 8 o'clock training with my awesome team excitement, better bodybuilders in the house. All these deals we had last week that Satan's sister missed out on. Should have hung in there a little bit longer. I know she liked the products. You ain't fooling nobody, girl. I know you like the products. That's why you kept them to the very itsy bitsy end. You ain't fooling nobody, girl, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. And I'm still getting into heaven. Because you can't block me. You not security. You not security at the pearly gates, girl. Y'all laughing at me on Instagram. My team laughs at me all the time. Because I got plenty more stories for my team. But anyway, guys, this is why I love what I do. Because, you know, it helps me change my perspective on things. It has made me a better person. Trust me. The old me, was going straight to hell. But I'm much better now. I'm much better. Thank you for all the inspiration. Once again, I needed this. Yes, girl, the rain falls on us all. I know y'all think Kim only gets big sales and no problems. But no, the rain falls on us all. The just and the unjust. Okay? And I am still God's favorite. Bloop. All right, bye, y'all.